So it's been a little bit, but I figured I could do a little update considering I've been back in the States for about 2 weeks. I know this is not the best angle and this backlighting here is a bit much, but I'm coming down from the top of East Rock, which if you don't know is a little hiking area you can go up or drive up, and there's a scenic viewpoint. It's nice. So I was sitting and doing a little thinking, and I think this is a good time to just talk about what I'm feeling. So like I said, it's been about 2 weeks since I've been back in the States. I'm still processing everything. I feel like so much happened that it's a little hard to say that I have my head wrapped around it fully quite yet. But yeah, I'm still in a place where I'm questioning what the hell that 6 months even was, why the universe put me there, what I was supposed to learn from this, because I don't have all those answers yet, and I don't know if I ever will have them as clearly as I wish to. There is something that has come into my mind, a reoccurring narrative of sorts, where it's basically that this whole experience, this journey, tested my strength in ways that had nothing to do with grief, and that's just really important, and that in the ways that a lot of what I heard before the trip was, oh, you're so strong, and I can't believe you went through everything you went through, and and although I appreciate people acknowledging the struggle and how hard it is to maintain after such events, that strength didn't really feel good. That strength wasn't one I was exactly proud of. Whereas the strength that I feel from moving across the world and living in a different country and dealing with all the nonsense that I dealt with, that I can be proud about, and that feels good. So yeah, testing my strength in ways that had nothing to do with grief is the little bow that I can put on it for right now. I'm still just like super hungry for more answers, because I wanted this trip to be something else. I wanted it to be a space and time where I could go and relax and do some reflection and sit in my grief that wasn't a place that was North Carolina, and maybe heal some. And yeah, it was supposed to be this like therapeutic kind of experience for me, and the fact that it happened without much effort, the fact that I was able to get to Europe without doing much, which I've already documented in terms of just like, I said, oh, maybe I want to go to Europe, and it just happened. I felt that it was just like this orchestrated thing by the universe, and then for me to get there and for everything to implode upon itself is just like, what? Like I'm still really, really struggling with that. But speaking of my struggles, I have been pretty clear and open about all of like my mental health things when it comes to dealing with my grief. And something that I've also been thinking about is I've been off my antidepressants for about 2 months now. When I got fired from the last family, I did have a refill of it, but I wasn't going back to them. It didn't feel like a safe environment. They were 3 hours away from where I was, and it just didn't feel worth it. And there was just no way I was going to be able to get it filled where I was, because I had to cancel my health insurance. Either way, I've been off of them for about 2 months, and I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to get back on them. It was already a struggle for me to decide to take them in the first place, but I am in a place where I'm feeling quite mellow and sad. One would maybe call it depressed, but I'm not feeling like it's necessary quite yet. I don't know if I should wait. I don't think waiting to get to a point where, you know, I'm completely inhibited and can't, you know, can't function is the time to decide to get back on it. But also, you know, a theme that I had been struggling with or thinking about is, did I just have a really rough year and a half? You know, like, it's tough because having the tough year and a half could clearly lead to depression, but is this a lifelong thing that I'm now going to be battling? Or did I just need help for that time period, need a little extra assistance to help make it through, and now should I see what I can do now that I've grown some and I'm in a different environment? Yeah, I don't know. It's tough. I don't have the answers. I don't know what I should be doing, and I don't think that I'm experiencing any extreme lows, but I'm also not experiencing any extreme highs, and I know that can be a side effect of some medicines, so I don't know if I'm still, you know, weaning myself off of what I was on. I would be lying if I said that being in Connecticut wasn't hard, because it is. It's where I grew up. There's part of my psyche that's just like, oh, you know, your mom is here. You know, like, if there's anywhere in the world that she's supposed to be, it's supposed to be here. So to walk down the street or go to places that I would go to when she was here, and to not have her here, to not be able to pick up the phone and call her and ask if she wants her favorite food because I'm near that restaurant, or just anything. It's so strange to live in this reality without her, and I'm really struggling with it. I don't know what to do. I want to get back into therapy. I'm starting a new job that will have benefits, and that's good, because I'll be able to get back into therapy. Because I know I'm not processing. I know I have not processed this grief in healthy ways, and being here is just like showing that a lot. I was really hoping that Europe would be my opportunity to process some of this grief in a way that was safe and comfortable and able to do it at a distance. I feel the urge to run away again. I feel the urge to run. I feel like being in Connecticut is too much. It's like everything oozes of my mother here. Everything oozes of my grandmother here. Like, how do I grieve when I'm feeling so much? And I know that sounds kind of silly, like, that's what grief is, it's feelings. But for me, when it's too much, I can't do it. I need to, like, step off a little bit. And I think that's why I was hoping that Europe would be a place where I could feel the feelings of, you know, missing my mother and missing my grandmother and having memories of my stepfather. And I could feel it without being so involved in everything that is them. Whereas if I miss my mom here, there's a chance that someone can walk up to me and ask me how she's doing, and not know that she's gone. If I miss my mom here on a random Tuesday, I can drive past the place where she used to work. And that makes that pain like, you know, whereas if I miss my mom and I'm, you know, in Philly, you know, I'm missing her, but it's not so intense. I don't know if that makes sense, or I just want to run away. And I don't mind remembering my mother. Like, I want to think of her and have good memories of her, but it just feels like too much. And I know I can't keep running away from these feelings of sadness, but I can't walk around and do this every day. I can't walk around and just cry all day and be sad. I can't do it. So does that mean I get back on my depression medicine where my emotions are regulated? And is that dealing with my grief? Or is that medicating them away? I don't know. I have no idea. So yeah, I mean that's what it is. And these are my thoughts right now. It's clearly a lot. I'm clearly overwhelmed. But I'm trying to trust the process because what other option do I have? And hope that everything will work out how it's supposed to work out. I will start working soon. I'm gonna get back on the ambulance as soon as I can. I miss it. I do miss it. It was a nice break, but I'm ready to get back. But I have to take a refresher course and get recertified back in Connecticut, and it's gonna be like $300. So in the meantime, I'm gonna be working at a factory, like whatever. It's money, and the quicker I can get on my feet and get some normalcy, I know that will help. Right now, I have so much time on my hands, and it's just not. It's not me. I don't like to sit around. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll keep you guys updated. Bye.